Okay, this is me recording part two. I had to stop recording earlier because about 2 minutes into my first video, one of my colleagues walked in, so I kind of had to turn it off and kind of help them out with something that they came in here with. So there's that. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Hopefully my sound sounds a hell of a lot better than what it normally is. I brought my microphone. I had this microphone for about 2 months and I never use it, or only used it once in one of my earlier videos, but I'm going to start using it again. I'm here at my desk, and right before work happened, right before work starts, and I just had my breakfast. I'm gonna go downstairs and have coffee later. Just a quick little recap of yesterday. I spoken to a therapist assistant, and I did a initial consultation with them, and it was about a 20-minute consultation going over my mental health history, just because I wanted to see if a therapist to get a referral for the FMLA I'm about to receive, or at least about to apply for. And my GP, or the general practitioner doctor I spoken to 2 days ago, said I had to speak to a therapist first, get a referral from them, bring the paperwork from the referral over to them so they can assess, and then they can approve or start the work on my FMLA to send back to my HR. So I'm very happy about that. And that's what I did. I did an initial intake. They just asked me about 20 minutes worth of personal questions about my current life, how I'm doing at work, stress, anxiety, depression. Went over my family history, my health history, and just a very general basics of just overview of what's going on and what's to happen in regards to any type of issues I have with my anxiety with around work. And today, ironically, I have another therapist appointment, which I wasn't really expecting. The one yesterday was actually a doctor I reached out to, or an office I reached out to like over a week ago, that never responded back until yesterday. So I was kind of surprised that they responded back, since they didn't say anything for a while. And the second one I had today, which is an hour-long consultation intake for another therapist that I booked a few days ago. And I guess I'll just see which therapist I want to work with, which one I just vibe with the most in regards to, how well we work together. Are we well situated? Do they take my insurance? One of them I know for sure does take my insurance. The other one I spoke to yesterday, they're going to wait and see, just to check. And both specialize in what I need, in anxiety, and especially in workplace issues, any type of things like that. So that's really good that I have someone who's more specialized in what I need. So I'll see where that takes me today, with the second therapist I'm going to speak to for the consultation, and hopefully get this FMLA rolling with going forward. Also, I guess another update just with my weight and everything. My weight has been fluctuating up and down. It's been going up and down. It went from 121 the last time I did an update. Now it's 123 pounds. So I went up 2 pounds. And more so, the reason why it's going up a bit more is that I'm trying to actually eat a bit more. I increased my calories to 250 to 300 calories for the past week, just to see if that'll help my weight. So I went up about 2 pounds from where I was at prior. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to raise my calories to bring them back down and really go back into the carb cycling again. Because I notice when I do that, when I hit a plateau, my weight tends to drop a lot quicker. So I'm kind of manipulating my carbs and manipulating my calories in order to get them. Now my metabolism jump started, so I can just bring them back down again and just go kind of full force into my training and workouts. So I'm going to do that, and this weekend I am planning on doing recorded workouts in my home, or my apartment gym, I should say, and I'm excited to film more content around fitness. So that is just the update for right now. Very short video, only 4 minutes, but I wanted to re-record this after kind of being distracted by a coworker of mine that I had to help out. But yeah, just going forward, I'm very excited. And just to recap on the last video when I mentioned that I have trips going to Europe, I am so excited. I actually need to start planning now, like what exactly I want to see in London and where I want to see and do in Nice, France. It is going to be the off season, so it'll be, at the start of fall, so it'll be a bit more cool and crisp in the air. And this is Europe, so it's going to be a bit colder than here in California. So I'm excited to start planning for that trip and start saving up some money to get ready to go. So I'll see everybody next time. Hopefully everyone's doing good. I'm glad I sat in the last cohort. I couldn't really participate because I was at work, so I was just doing the best I can to listen in on the meeting yesterday. And enjoyed everybody It was a bit quicker than the last session prior, but I enjoyed everyone and the feedback, and hopefully next time I can participate if I get on this FMLA. But that's it for right now, and tomorrow I'll make my Friday Friday video.